This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT Television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. Another deadly shooting in Cattaraugus County. The second one this month. WVTT's Derek Smith has the story.
A deadly shooting, the second one in just 2 weeks in the southern tier, has occurred at this Kilbuck home during the weekend. Police have confirmed Henry Ackley was gunned down late Friday night and was discovered Saturday morning. The shooter still unknown. Although the investigation is premature, authorities are saying the 58-year-old victim was arrested back in 1986 for sodomy of the first degree. 26 years later, he is found dead in his home. No new information has been released at this time. In Great Valley, I'm Derek Smith, News Channel 25, WVTT.
Police in Dunkirk, New York are looking for a suspect they believe to be armed and dangerous. According to authorities, 27-year-old Brandon Washington opened fire on his victim this past Thursday. The victim's injuries are not life-threatening.
Meanwhile, in McKean County, the McKean County Republican Committee is opening its 2012 campaign headquarters 1 week from today at 393 Congress Street. That's at the Culligan Water Company building. State Representative Marty Causer, who's chairing the committee, says they're now looking for volunteers to help provide signs and other materials for various campaigns at the federal, state, and local levels. Volunteers will also help coordinate campaign activities and make calls to encourage people to get out and vote. Causer says the committee is very excited about the Romney-Ryan ticket and the many outstanding Republican candidates on the ballot this fall in McKean County. He also says he hopes people will stop by the office to learn more about the candidates and to get involved in the decisions that will shape the future of our region, state, and nation. Anyone who's interested in getting more information can contact the McKean County Republican Committee by telephone, email, or Facebook.
Well, it has been 5 days since a video of Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney speaking at a fundraiser was released by Mother Jones magazine. Since then, many prominent Republicans have distanced themselves from the campaign. But according to Nate Shinagawa, Congressman Tom Reed's running mate for the November elections, Congressman Reed has neither denounced nor commented on the message Romney was introducing during that private fundraiser. Since the video, Reed has endorsed the Romney-Ryan campaign. WVTT reached out to Congressman Reed's office, who released this statement, quote, "Everyone I meet at town hall meetings and public events across the district are trying to do the best they can to provide for their families and others. Western New Yorkers have a perseverance, work ethic, and optimism second to none. What we need is private sector job growth to get people off public assistance. People want to earn a paycheck."
For the fourth year in a row, the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford has been named a military-friendly school by GI Jobs magazine. The 2013 Military-Friendly Schools list honors the top 15% of colleges, universities, and trade schools in the country that they say are doing the most to embrace America's military service members, veterans, and spouses as students and ensure their success on campus. According to Sean Collins, Director for GI Jobs and Vice President at Victory Media, inclusion on the 2013 list of military-friendly schools shows Pitt Bradford's commitment to providing a supportive environment for military students.
Well, the topic of standardized testing is causing Pennsylvania state legislators to sharpen their pencil. Senator Jim Brewster, representing Allegheny County in Pennsylvania, says the school assessment tests are needed to evaluate student proficiency and school performance. But in order to be effective, the tests need to be completely reviewed and upgraded to reflect real performance in the classroom. According to Senator Brewster, more than 70% of school districts have increased their local taxes since education funding was slashed in Governor Corbett's state budgets. Senator Brewster believes that better state testing is the answer.
If we're going to use that testing for such important decisions that are resulting in legislation that will have far-reaching effect on 12 million people in the state of Pennsylvania, I think it's time we go back and validate not just the substance of the test, in other words, what they test, but also the process by which it's implemented.
A drug crackdown has led to 3 arrests at the BOCES campus in Belmont, New York. 3 students have been arrested by New York State troopers who say they had pills while on the BOCES campus back on Friday, September 21st. Troopers tell WVTT Brittany Main and Joshua Smith had multiple hydrocodone pills in their possession. Their arrests led to Heidi Ellis also being charged. Troopers tell WVTT Ellis provided Main and Smith with the pills. Main and Smith are both charged with fifth-degree criminal possession of a controlled substance. Ellis is charged with 2 counts each of fifth-degree criminal possession of a controlled substance, fourth-degree criminal possession of a controlled substance, and criminal sale of a controlled substance on school grounds.
Well, if you have the chance to travel East State Street recently, you may have noticed the construction is taking longer than originally expected. Now, crews are saying construction could last into next year. WVTT's Ashley Masala has the details.
Residents of Olean may be upset to hear that East State Street construction won't be finished this fall, but the outlook isn't as gloomy as it could have been. City officials say though there is no way the road reconstruction will be done this fall, construction crews are hopeful that the work will be finished this coming spring instead of lasting well into next summer. Mark Cerrone Incorporated has been working swiftly on the project, and according to Public Works Director Tom Windus, construction is right on schedule.
The reality is it was $2.5 million worth of work. There really wasn't any way to get it 100% complete. We're still hoping that we can get it back open to two-way traffic before winter shutdown, and if we have a good fall, that's our target goal. But it just depends on what the weather looks like.
Windus said they hope to have East State Street back to 2-lane traffic before the first snowfall, and that crews will continue to work as long as possible. In Olean, Ashley Masala, News Channel 25, WVTT.
Fall officially hit in the past couple of days, and with the fall season here, you may have spent the weekend cleaning up fallen leaves or gathering up the last of summer yard waste around your property. A reminder for you, if you live in the city of Olean, this Wednesday is the final curbside pickup. You must have it out by 7 a.m. in paper lawn bags or containers no larger than 30 gallons, and also no plastic bags will be accepted. Brush must also be bundled up as well. Olean City Director of Public Works Tom Windus says they're going to do more this year to make sure leaves are picked up.
I love the trees. I think it's a great thing we have all the trees. But people are most irate about leaf pickup than any other season or any other thing we do. And this year we plan on doing it as usual, the big pickup. But we're also going to keep the sweeper out as long as possible. Like I said, as long as it's not snowing, we're going to sweep.
Well, a lot of exciting events happening in the Twin Tiers over the weekend. WVTT's Ryan Lazo went down to Bonagini to ring in the fall season in fitting fashion.
This past weekend bared witness to the 8th annual Bonagini Festival, which is in conjunction with St. Bonaventure's Family Weekend on Main Street in Allegheny.
Bonagini is aimed for St. Bonaventure students and their families to see what Allegheny and the campus has to offer through numerous events.
We're sorry for those technical difficulties. We'll make sure that we put his package up on our website if you'd like to go. Visit twintiersnewsblog.com to see the full package. Also planned for Family Weekend is a visit from Neil White, the author of The Sanctuary of Outcasts, tonight at 7 p.m. in the Riley Center. Jeff?
South of the border this past weekend was Oktoberfest. WVTT's Megan Sims was at the event in Port Allegheny.
St. Gabriel presents this year's Oktoberfest that was on Saturday, September 22nd, from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I'm Megan Sims, weekend specialist for WVTT here in Port Allegheny for the Oktoberfest, checking out the fun activities. To do this event?
Because we're sending our youth from the church to Catholic Heartwork Camp in Providence, Rhode Island. and this is an event to raise money for them to go to that event. We went the last 2 years. This will be our 3rd year for participating.
Okay, great. Now, why Oktoberfest?
Well, our sister church, St. Eulalia's, does a festival in the summertime, and we felt that then we would do one in the fall to raise money for the Oktoberfest. And it was a time when there's not a whole lot of other activities going on. We thought it'd be a good time to bring the community and other parishioners together. We are hoping this is the first of many Oktoberfests at St. Gabriel's.
The Oktoberfest, along with the Kinderfest, brought activities for every member of the family. The kids loved the slew of games available, like the most popular bouncy house, sumo wrestling, and of course, the sticky wall. And this is what some of them had to say.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me, what was the sticky wall like?
Really sticky.
Go and talk a little bit louder. Sticky. Was that fun? Yeah?
It's like Velcro and you like stick to it and you cannot get off it.
So fun? So you glad that you came today to the Oktoberfest? You could jump on the sticky wall?
Yeah.
What would you say to encourage kids maybe to come this year or next year?
If you come to the sticky wall, 'cause it's really fun.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you guys get back to having some fun. Just go ahead and go jump some more.
Good jumpers.
It's not bad. No, it's not. No cholesterol.
The family could also enjoy a variety of treats and food selections, from cotton candy to the cherished German brat sandwich. I also had the pleasure to meet some of the honored guests of the festival that were truly inspired by the event and inspired the rest of us.
Well, Oktoberfest celebrated in Germany, and it's picked up over here in the United States. I go to Buffalo and Rochester, and I found out about this Oktoberfest setting at Port Allegheny, and here I am enjoying high-quality beer, Sam Adams Oktoberfest, so I can put a plug in there, and also I'm sure the German sausages and sauerkraut and whatnot a bit later on, and of course you can't have a festival without an Papa band, and so that's what we have now. And then I look forward to the next Oktoberfest.
Well, that's all from me here at the Oktoberfest. Until next weekend, have a super fantastic week. Back to you.
WVTT's World News Roundup is next, including the latest from Afghanistan. Stay tuned. More of the 6 o'clock report straight ahead on News Channel 25 WVTT.